Isn't the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. What a group. How are you? Sunday. Not that it makes any difference. Or does it? Are people back at work now? Is it back to normal yet? It's this is normal for me now. Hello everyone. What a tune. You are the greatest, thank you. Rumours. Fleetwood Mac. There's a lot of love there for me and Fleetwood Mac. I mean, a while ago, some people were saying they'd rather Jack than Fleetwood Mac. Never. That was never the preferred option. Whatever year, whatever age I was, I've always preferred to Fleetwood Mac. Well, I asked some questions, and you idiots responded. Amazing response. It keeps growing and growing. The last one got like 750,000 people watching it, all for free. I mean, just think if you'd have given £1. Did you used to do that? When I was younger, I'd think I'd be on a train and I just think, if everyone here just gave me 50p, like, I'd be rich. We know it's going off their nose. Just give me £1. But I haven't even asked that, have I? I haven't even asked that. I'm here all the time. On the dot. You get a little song, get some questions, you get a little wave. All I ask, retweet. That's all I ask. Just retweet it. No skin off your nose, isn't that? If you want to, I didn't want to, obviously I don't want to charge. I don't want to do it so it restricts it straight away. I don't want to have it subscribed because then I want everyone to just join in. I don't want to get it sponsored because then I feel like I'm working for someone and no one wants to do that. I don't want to do adverts unless they're ethical and I say something nice about something that I mean and they give some money to charity. Buy a album track, buy a Brent song, even if you don't listen to it, 99p, if you want, and not every time, now and again. Or buy the album and watch this guilt-free forever for £6. Buy a Brent track, 99p, if you want. If you don't, just retweet it. Let's get to the questions. Shelley, straight away, favourite Chas and Dave song? Great question. It's Gertrude. When the poles knock England out the cup, Gertrude. Great, I love Chas and Dave. They're great. Gertrude. I've got my beer on the sideboard here. Down the market. Rabbit. You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. Americans going, what the fuck is going on? Americans, just put in Chas and Dave on YouTube and listen to. And it's like they fused a Cockney knees up. They're going, what the fuck's a Cockney knees up? Right. Traditionally in London pubs, there'd be a piano, people would sing along. Just sing along. You know, like, down at the old Burlham Bush, na 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 na. And they sort of mixed that with sort of rock and roll and did original songs about the times. So I think that sort of sums it up. They were funny. They were funny because they were sort of geezers, but the songs were great. Chaz and Dave, Gertcha, yeah, Gertcha. Squid Eye. Oh, Squid Eye asked, give up wine or give up writing? Well, obviously, the sensible answer is give up wine to continue writing. But I think there'll come a point when I can't write anymore anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm just too, I don't know, I'm too drunk. No, do you know what I mean? I'm going to retire and then I've got, so tricky. That should be give up alcohol because I've found a loophole already. I give up wine and I drink whiskey and a beer. It would have. I mean, listen. Now it would have to be give up wine, wouldn't it? I mean, it shouldn't even be this hard, should it? Never be able to do your job again, or earn any money, or do anything, or not have a drink. That should be a no-brainer. But I'll be honest, I'm torn. Oh fuck me, Rupert the dog. All right, he's asked 2 questions, and they're both shit. Right, this is Rupert's question. Right, this is the one I'm going to answer. I'm not even. Right. Okay. Again, it's the way it's worded. The 7 dwarves show up at your house. Ding dong. Actually, it probably is quite high that, so. Who's there? Me. Open the door. Right, the 7 dwarves show up at your house. So you decide to give them jobs? No, I don't. Hello? Alright. Who are you? The 7 dwarves. Yeah. What do you want? Jobs? Fuck off. No. I mean, no. What jobs would you give each one? No. None of them are getting a job. You don't just turn up to my house and ask for a job. I don't care whether you're dwarves or not. Don't just turn up. Don't just turn up unannounced. Life's not like that. You're not in the fucking forest now. I'm not a soft touch like Snow White. I don't know why Snow White let you move in. Or was it your house and she moved in? I don't know. It's not. I know you mean they're they're fictional. Dwarves aren't fictional, but they're. I think you mean the 7 dwarves in the story, don't you? Sneezy, he can fuck off at the moment. Put a mask on, you dirty little twat. Dopey, why would I give him a job? Grumpy, can't be bothered. Doc, is he a real doctor? Has he got a degree from a recognised medical establishment? If so, yeah, I've got something to look at that's the perfect height for him. Doc might get a job, happy. No, fucking hell. Again, and it wouldn't be permanent. Although I've always wanted a doctor in my basement because that's why I don't go to the doctor. If there was one downstairs, I'd be down all the time. Go and look at this. But if you have to make an appointment for anything, no, can't be bothered. So they don't get jobs. Don't come to my house. Stupid fucking question. Joey, the cat. Right. So this is Joey's question. I'm in a hot air balloon. It goes down into a tree. I find myself in I'm a Celebrity. I've either got to spend 20 minutes in a box full of 500 cockroaches or 250 tarantulas. Well, that's a no-brainer as well. It, it doesn't matter how many cockroaches there are. You only need one tarantula to keep me out of that box. I'm in with the. I'm up. I'm up to there in cockroaches before I go into a room with a spider. And tarantulas, they're not so bad. They're sort of furry and they don't move very fast. But it's those big fucking horrible twats. The bath spider type ones. Fuck off. What are you? Get out. And because I won't kill them, it's like, it's a charade. When I was little once, I thought I'd try and get one up the vacuum cleaner, right? And I went like that, and I turned it on, and the spider moved, and I just dropped it and ran away because I don't like that. But a tarantula, I can look at a tarantula. He's all right. So yeah, it's the cockroaches. I don't care about any animal, right? I get in a box of frogs, snakes, alligators, anything. Put a spider in there, and I'm on the ceiling like that. Now that you're used to doing promo, this is Alexandra. Now that you're used to doing promo and interviews online due to the pandemic, do you think you'll go back to doing them? In the studio? No, that's a very good. Now that you're a self-confessed happy homebody, that's a very good point. I don't know. Like all the other times, you go, oh, yeah, you've got to come into the studio, or you got to, and now they go, yeah, we take you on Zoom. When it goes back to be in the studio, I go, what? Why? Why? It was good enough for you when in the pandemic. Why do I have to get in a car now and let's do it on Zoom? Let's still do it on Zoom. Very good point. I think the offices are going to start realising, why are we spending 50 grand on rent? For the people commuting, lunches, parking, all these meetings, flights, train journeys, do it on Zoom. You don't need, yeah, I agree. Just, we should have bought shares in Zoom. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do it remotely. I did a thing for the Hollywood Reporter, and they let me take my own pictures for it. That was great. Just did some selfies. Nice filter. Cheat a little bit. Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'm happy. I feel this is. I'm quite happy doing this. What if it was just this? I couldn't do another gig. No gigs. Couldn't do another film, TV show. Just this. Then I'll go back to doing it every night for you. Then you'd have to give me a fucking pound. Who's this? Kem Yakula says, would you rather have a night out with Ratty and the Nuns or snort your nan's ashes? That's a good question. I mean, that is like my worst nightmare. That loud, shouty, standing up lads. I've never been on a stag do. Never done that sort of really fucking. I reckon it was like by the age of 25, if there wasn't a seat in the pub, I'd go, we're not going in there. No, I can't stand it. It's those people that think they haven't had a night out unless they wake up in a cell. Do you know what I mean? It was a great night. Ended up chained to a radiator in a hospital. Do you know what I mean? Forget it. I like a pub with no one in it. I asked restaurants to turn the music down. Phone near a speaker. Just turn that down for me. So that was In your nan's ashes, I assume they're sterile, aren't they? Ashes? I mean, when you get the ashes, I mean, it is. I mean, pretty much all the biomatter's been turned to sort of carbon, hasn't it? So, then again, you know, it would be an experience, wouldn't it? Ratty the Monster. I think I'd have to. I mean, it's weird. It's a weird choice, but I'm going to go for snort my nan's ashes. For fuck's sake! Who are you people? Are you all mental? Just psychos. Rosie asks, "You've got both happiness and health." I'm happy. I don't know if I'm healthy. I'm pretty healthy. But if you have to choose one or the other, oh wow. Well, you've got to choose happiness, haven't you? I mean, but then ill health makes you unhappy, doesn't it? So it doesn't really, it nearly doesn't make sense. But if you're happy, you're happy. So would I be physically healthy but totally unhappy? Well, no. What's the point? Would I be? Can you be ill and happy? I think so. I think you can. I mean, it depends, isn't it? It's a matter of degrees. If you're in constant pain, you're probably not happy. But if you mean perfect health, amazing, but not happy, or happy and a sad old blob that can hardly move, I choose that one. I'm getting. I mean, soon I won't have a choice, will I? Always choose happiness. By definition. Always wins. Good night. Here we go. Here's a dog. Oh. Right, again. I love how they start the sentences. Dogs, I mean. It's 1982. You own a 1973 Cadillac Eldorado in Saint-Tropez. Describe the fucking car, right? You're taking Miss Fallon out on a date. The centre console holds 4 8-tracks. Which ones do you choose to impress her? Is that 4 different sort of 8-tracks? Was it 8 tracks? Was it called 8 tracks because it had 8 tracks on it? Or is it something technical? There's those big old things, weren't they? I can't really quite remember. They didn't last long, did they? What tunes, what artists would I choose? 1982. Well, what would I have been playing in 1982? I'd have been playing Japan, new romantic stuff, like Gary Newman, Japan, Duran. I'd still be playing the stuff like The Cure, obviously David Bowie, Iggy Pop. Bowie, I reckon. Yeah. I reckon Scary Monsters would still be high on the playlist. Scary Monsters, Lexicon of Love, that just come out, hasn't it? ABC, still a great. Scary Monsters, Lexicon of Love, Japan, they're called A Quiet Life, that album. What else? Another one. Dare by the Human League. Yeah. And I'd be sunburned, wouldn't I? I'd go, this is horrible. Let's get out of the sun. Crocolina says, question for tonight. How do you not slip up more when you do 1-hour shows? Do you memorise them or how does it work? No, you do it so often. So you sort of do it every night And so you can sort of do it with your eyes closed. So you've sort of memorised it, but you've not memorised it like lines. You just do it every night. So the first time you try stuff out, it's a shambles. Then you lose the bits that didn't work so much. You work on them, and then by the 10th show, I still look at my notes, but you're in the flow. By the 20th show, you start getting the language right, and it's more like it's nearly the same every night. And then by the time I start charging for it, and I've done 50, you don't forget it. And it's not like learning Shakespeare and saying, oh, he got it wrong. You can't really go wrong because I'm telling stories and I'm doing it my way and I'm changing it anyway. So it's harder to slip up. But any sort of slip up is very rare. Even forgetting a bit is so rare. And if it happens, you just go, oh, I forgot to say. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. Because one, you've done it so often, and two, you're doing it your way anyway. There's no one to say it's a slip. You might fluff it or cough or someone heckles you, but no, it's not. It's sort of not like that. You go with the flow every night, and then soon it's like muscle memory. It's almost like saying, why do we forget how to walk sometimes? Why do we trip over? Well, we do, but it's rare because there's no way to do it, and you do it every day. Who's this? Asking this. Oh, I haven't got a name there. Little picture of a dog. That's annoying. I can't see who it is. That's a shame, isn't it? Well, I'll ask the question anyway. They know what they are. Would you take the COVID vaccine? Cool, just a bit. Give it to me now. People still coughing, going to the beach, going to the pubs. I don't want to get that. It's horrible. Give me a vaccine. Why do people? Is that because their cynicism against vaccines work, or the nonsense that they're dangerous? The vaccination is one of the greatest scientific discoveries that man has given the world. They're incredible. You work out that they work out how to give you a bit of something for your antibodies to recognise that the next time and go, no, back off. Incredible. We've wiped out terrible diseases because of it. Why wouldn't I? And I know they have to keep going, and the flu vaccine depends on the type and the strain, and it's like sometimes it's 30% effective, but why not? Why not? Give it to me, yeah. Give me a vaccine for everything. Right. Binu. You are... What's this? What? You are kidnapped with difficulty. Yeah. And given 2 rooms to choose to spend 1 hour of your abduction. Room 1 has 2 blokes snorting and sniffing every other minute. Oh. Room 2 has around 1,000 spiders. Again, no, even 2 blokes sniffing wins over spider. 1 spider. Bloke sniffing, 1 spider. I'm with Fatty Sniffer. I mean, I'm annoyed. It's driving me mad. But I can stand an hour of that. And I'm thinking, at least there's not a fucking spider in it. Fucking sniffing the spiders. All the things I hate. Giving up threats of like giving up alcohol. What do you think of me? Do you think I'm just some sort of weird, mental, angry drunk? Cheers. Okay, Ollie comic strip. I mean, this is as mental as the shit I get from cats and dogs. Your penis has suddenly become conscious, able to speak, and found and found a keen interest in the Nazi ideology. My penis became conscious politically has become a Nazi, of course. There's a lot of it about. You realise that every time you laugh, it causes your penis to make a Nazi salute and scream, "Heil Hitler." Do you choose to get rid of your Nazi penis or not? No. No, I'm not responsible for my penis, am I? If it's got its own consciousness, if my penis got its own consciousness, right? We'd be like, I suppose we'd be like conjoined twins, wouldn't we? If you were conjoined twins and one of them was a terrible racist. One was lovely, one was a terrible fucking racist. You wouldn't keep saying, you wouldn't say, "Oh, fucking get rid of it." You'd go, "Oh, sorry about my brother." Sorry about my sister. So if I laughed and he went, "I did that," I go, "Oh, sorry about my penis. It's a terrible racist." Tourette's. I got a racist Tourette's penis. So sorry about little Hitler. Adolf Cockler. What the fuck? What is this? I wouldn't get rid of my penis just because it was a race. Would I give him a little comb over? Like, put my pubic hair over the helmet so he had the haircut as well? He had a little. Oh, God. No, I wouldn't get rid of it. Maybe can I put a little gag on him if I was in polite society? And I laugh and you hear, and I go, "What's that?" I go, "I don't know." I go, sounds like someone shouting, "Heil Hitler." I go, "I don't know. Like they go, "It's not your penis, is it?" I go, "Are you fucking mental? How can you have a conscious Nazi penis?" But it wouldn't be my fault. It wouldn't be my fault, would it? It's got its own free will. Well, this was an absolute load of bollocks again, wasn't it? Ended with a Nazi fucking penis shouting "Heil Hitler." And listen, I'm not condoning it. But I'm not going to get rid. If I had two penises, one was liberal and one was a Nazi, I'd go, lose the Nazi one. It's embarrassing. But if it's my only one, no. Could I talk to it? Could I say, "This is really bad. You shouldn't. It's really bad socially. You shouldn't be a Nazi." Could I persuade it? Wasn't it? This is the most deranged fucking. I don't know what this is anymore. This show, this club, this weird, isn't it? Just dogs and cats and weirdos asking me questions. I'm hot as well. Really hot today. Hot and tired. Well, that was the Sunday sermon, like no other sermon. If you went to church today, I bet whatever denomination, wherever you were in the world, I bet the priest or vicar or whatever, right, rabbi, wherever he went, I bet he didn't talk about having a fucking Nazi penis. Oh, God. Well, let's do this again. When should we do it? Wednesday. If this pandemic carries on, this will be my job from now on. Yeah, buy a. I'll play a little tune for you. Buy a little song off the David Brent album on iTunes or whatever. Well, there's a Slough, bit of Slough. Buy Slough and retweet this so we get 1 million followers. Here's a little song. More convenient than a Tesco Express. Close to Windsor, but the property is less. It keeps the businesses of Britain great. It's got Europe's biggest trading estate. Doesn't matter where you're from. You wanna work, then come along. The station's just got a new floor, and the motorway runs by your door. And you know just where you're heading. It's equidistant between London and Reading. Whoa, Slough, my kind of town. I don't know how anyone could put you down. Whoa, Slough, my kind of town. I don't know how anyone could put you down. Slough by David Bowie. No, it's not by David Bowie. By David Brent. Buy that. David Brent, Life on the Road. Buy a track off that. Or just retweet. Or just be nice to animals. And if you've got a Nazi penis, then just talk to it. Yeah? Because it's not nice. Tatty bye, everyone. Tatty bye.